up there. Newman had to get out of the gas, and that was it.
Here we come down to the white flag. 1 lap to go for David Reagan.
All clear. 1 factor double wide.
And look who's right behind Kenseth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has joined the party.
Watch Harvick swing high here, though.
Kevin Harvick's been known to break hearts at Daytona. He did it to Mark Martin in 2007 in the Daytona 500. He won this race 1 year ago. David Reagan, a half a lap away from his first victory.
It's now time, isn't it, for the 20?
It's time for the 20 to do something, or
1 factor by 10.
I tell you what,
they're wrecking behind him.
David Reagan
behind the race leader.
David Reagan.
No caution yet. David Reagan coming
Still
back
wrecking.
to the start-finish line.
They're wrecking again.
Everywhere now.
They're wrecking again.
Reagan with sweet redemption gets the victory at Daytona.
2 separate wrecks on the last lap.
Great job. Thank you a lot, Matt.
Oh, man, these guys are flying by Newman.
He was a sitting duck.
No kidding. That's the scariest part of it being in a wreck like this, is sitting in the racetrack when guys are coming at you 180 plus miles per hour. That was scary.
That's ugly racing right there.
You can't beat Daytona. Trevor Bayne does it in the Daytona 500, his first career victory. And tonight, I'm sure tears of joy for David Reagan, who's celebrating his first ever win.
That was big. That was nicely done by both those guys right there.
Thanks for the help, Matt. Thanks for the help.
So here's the first wreck, Kyle, that we talked about on the final lap.
Yeah, and it's hard to really say. You see the 9 car get turned, the 9 to 51 and the 00. It's hard to say right there because they're just in the corner of the screen. But in front of these guys, they're wrecking on around the corner here.
All this happened
You see
over
right here.
in turn 3.
It looks like somebody got. It looks like Castle just slid up the racetrack and got into the left rear of Ambrose.
Yeah, and
he may have got shoved up. You know, by that angle, it's hard to see, but
it is hard. And the 00 had already been in an accident, and so had the 51 car of Landon Castle. These guys had already been in an accident, and there's Vickers getting in the middle of this one too, because he had already been in the other accident.
David Reagan, a driver who has endured his fair share of adversity throughout his Sprint Cup Series career, joins the fraternity of first-time winners in 2011. Talked about Trevor Bayne here in the 500. Regan Smith followed suit at Darlington.
Yeah.
And as Reagan was seeing the checkered flag behind him entering the tri-oval, as he gets the checkered flag, we had another accident.
And where the second wreck usually happens is usually where it does happen, coming to the checkered at Daytona no matter what. Take a look, guys. Saw the 48 right up in the middle. Comes down, and I think the one is going to get hooked by, or the one in the 88 got together.
Yeah, it's like the
and
one
then forget it. Yeah,
it's like McMurray came down on Junior. Junior got down on the flat, had to come back up on the racetrack, and then, I mean, and this is the second wreck, as you said, and these guys are still just hauling the mail through.
But this
here.
is kind of typical for here, as far as the finish goes.
Look at those
this
guys
is normally where it happens. Those guys are finishing wrecking up in 3 and 4.
And in the background, that's great.
The post-game show still to come. Right now, the fireworks going off at Daytona. David Reagan celebrating his